Hello and welcome back to Emily Cat 176. It's Monday. And Monday I talk about the things I've seen recently, and it is quite a busy time for me at the moment. I've got a lot of stuff on. As I said, I'm still house sitting, and as you can see, the lady here where I'm house sitting, she loves her art. But when I'm house sitting, I'm going to just keep in this spot because I always make sure I'm not filming anything personal, no photos, nothing like that, because it's all about maintaining privacy for the people. But anyway, so on Friday, I saw a film called Ocean with David Attenborough. I don't know if it was a film or a documentary, but oh my goodness, it was just, there, that's crooked. It was eye-opening. It really was. And it was interesting when we got into the cinema, there was quite a few people there, and they said, wait till the end and then you will get a little bit extra, and everyone waited. And that was interesting. So Ocean, of course, it is about our oceans. We are called the Blue Planet, after all. But what they showed and what was so confronting was the trawlers that are going out. They're even in the Antarctic and the Arctic now. And how, with all the ecosystem that's in the ocean, and I, for one, I didn't know that it's in the ocean that captures more carbon than trees. And what these trawlers are doing, they are putting these nets in, and they're just dragging across the bottom of the ocean. And they are causing so much damage. And they had footage of these areas that had this done, not once, but regularly. They're like moonscapes. Everything was wrecked. And as I said, in the Antarctic and the Arctic, they're going after red krill, which the penguins and other things, that's what they need. But a lot of the red krill, they were saying, it's used for things like pet food. And I'm thinking, why do you have to put red krill in dog food or cat food or pet food? Take it away from penguins to feed it to another animal. It was really quite confronting. Now, I have to admit, with full disclosure, I am a vegetarian who's almost vegan. I don't eat meat, I don't eat eggs, I don't eat fish. And I found this very upsetting. Now, I also accept that other people eat and love those things. But it also showed that there is hope, because in protected areas with the oceans, you leave them away from and keep fishing out, and they bounce back. It was really interesting film. No sugarcoating it, no graphics used, whatever. They put cameras on some of these nets, and there was one for scallops that went across the ocean, and it put prongs into the seabed to get all the silt up, so they could get, and they just would get anything that was in its path. And I said, I found it very confronting. But as I said, with the disclosure, I am what I am. I'm I've been vegetarian for years. And as I said, I've gone really the vegan path now. Plenty of food to eat apart from animal products. But as I said, I accept that other people eat and love those. So this film, documentary, of course, David Attenborough was talking. And oh my goodness, we've got a lot to be thankful for David Attenborough. And he was explaining, because he is coming to the end of his life, he's 99 now. 99, isn't it wonderful? And you think back about all the things he's done, the series, the films. We're so lucky to have someone like that. But his hope is that we protect the ocean, and part of that protection also is having sustainable fishing. Their solutions don't include banning fishing altogether, because, as I said, even I realise that some people, they like fish and chips, they like hamburgers. I mean, I make my hamburgers out of red kidney beans and lentils, but that's me. And I said I do accept that there are people out there who do love eating these things. But I would suggest that look at this film, go and see this film and see what's happening. I mean, here in Australia, we have the Great Barrier Reef, and was it last year? They had the most bleaching ever because the ocean temperature was so high. Now that is a major tourism thing. I've snorkeled on the Great Barrier Reef, and once it's bleached, if you keep doing what we're doing, then it will die. So it was interesting, and to see the majesty and the colours and all the different animals, because corals are animals. This is another thing I didn't know. It was really interesting, and I am so glad I saw it. And as I said, everyone that was in the cinema with me, we stayed till the very end, and we were all talking about it as we were walking out. So yeah, that's what I saw on Friday. A film well worth seeing. And as I said, I am someone who is very thankful for David Attenborough and what he has done over his lifetime to bring these issues and to bring nature and the oceans to the wider public. So that was it for Monday. As I said, I will be back on Wednesday with another poll. I might try a different country again. So we've had, since I've gone around the world, we've had Norway, we've had China and Bolivia. The Bolivian one was really quite interesting. I might think of another country for Wednesday. So enjoy your week, and I'll see you on Wednesday. Bye.